like, but, it's not fair. I did my best and I left and I feel like I had my punishment already. What are you talking about? And he's tussling, trying to hold on to him. Trying to hold on to the trickster. How do I know? Because after they were tussling, and they were tussling, and they were tussling, the angel stopped and said, what's your name? Jacob! You don't know my name? You better ask about me. I'm Jacob. He was still answering to the trickster. He was still the one that wanted to be the supplanter. You want something different, but you don't want to be different. You want a new solution, but you don't want to be new. You want new stuff, but you don't want to give up the old thing. So they got into it again, and they started tussling, and they started tussling. And this time, Jacob got the angel. Woo! Oh, I was strong. You wasn't prepared. See, you wasn't ready. You wasn't ready. See, that's what happened. You see, live demonstration. So, see, you wasn't ready. And so I realized you wasn't just going with the flow. You was almost down. That's all right. But I held you up. So they got with it, and the angel saw, ooh, Jacob got me. The Bible says he tapped Jacob on his hip, and his hip came out of joint. And many theologians talk about how that was the fact that they moved and shifted Jacob's mobility, right? Because when your hip is out of joint, that's a rough thing. It messes with your ability to move freely, right? But then I was reading about how it said that the Jews till today don't eat the thigh of the chicken because of the muscle in it, right? And it was related to Jacob being hit in his hip, right? But they also talk about how it was related to nerve endings. And when he tapped it, the nerve endings became paralyzed. So Jacob literally experienced a paralysis while fighting. A part of him would no longer move, but he was still fighting. Now let's think about this. A part of him, his hip, his mobility, the thing that he uses in order to be able to move from one place to the next place is no longer able to move. Meaning Jacob had no ability to run. The only thing he could do was yield.